Gemini, back with another video, and this will be my final video for Seanzviewent Entertainment and goodbyes. This is where we cut our ties as friends or anything. That we could ever been friends, probably not. We're at the point now, Sean, where if I ever saw you at a live WWE event, if you tried to shake my hand, I would walk away from you and not shake your hand. The other night, Seth Rollins got hurt. Before we get to that, before we get to all this mess, because I'm going to go for a while on this. Look, I don't hate Sean. I'm not going to bash him and insult the guy. He has 100,000 other guys here to do that on YouTube who can't stand the sight of the guy. I'm going to give a different view on it. Look, the other night, Seth Rollins got hurt, right? I see a bunch of guys making videos on it. One video, two videos. And it's like, okay, cool. They're telling their subs about Seth Rollins getting hurt. And I was okay with that. I was like, they're telling their subs what happened. They're spreading around the internet. And then I watched Sean. And Sean makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 videos on the subject. I was okay at 1. I was okay at 2. I was getting irritated at 3. By 4 and 5 and past that, I was really pissed at Sean because I felt like he was exploiting Seth Rollins' injury for views and subs. And he did big business on it, thousands and thousands of views. I understood what he did. I took to Facebook. I posted up a thing on Facebook about how I was really irritated about people posting 20 videos in one night about Seth Rollins getting hurt, as I felt this was exploitation on their part to gain YouTube fame and subs at the cost of a man's injury. And at that point, it goes past views and subs. It just goes to the point where it's like, where's the respect for Rollins? When do we back these videos off and worry more about Rollins getting hurt than we worry about views and subs? I thought it was low class. I thought Sean uploading 11 videos on it was a low class move. Everything that has happened with the guy in the past, which he's done a lot of controversial shit, and I've forgiven the guy and actually became pretty good friends with him and communicated with him on Facebook and Twitter, and we spoke on Hangouts. I was even in the Hangout the one night where he had about 10 guys jump him, and I was pissed off and I was bothered by it because I considered Sean a friend, and they all attacked him, and I was so pissed off I left because I considered Sean a friend. Over the last 6 months, I've done nothing but support this guy. I've done nothing but give him video ideas for YouTube, like, hey man, Owen Hart DVD is coming out, you should make a video. Hey, you should make a video on this, it's a hot topic. I've done nothing but support and stand up for the guy. But that night on Facebook, when I wrote, dude, can we back off the videos out of respect for Rollins? He wrote back a big fuck you to me on there. And, at that point, I blew up back. And we had our little keyboard war. And I was just done. I was just done with him. I was just done with the guy. To me, if you're going to exploit a wrestler's injury to gain YouTube views and sub 11 times, it's a massive overkill. And then, of course, Sean, blocked me on Facebook, which is fine. I have no issues with that. I'm done with Sean at this point. I'm not standing up for you anymore. Blocked me on Facebook. I checked my Facebook messages the next day, and his girlfriend, Lynn, had a bunch of nasty messages for me, fuck you, you're a piece of shit, and all this too, and then proceeded to block me before I could respond back and state my case. So I was cussed out twice in 2 days for expressing my displeasure with his tactics. At this point, I can't support Sean anymore. I've supported him. I've wished him and Lynn the best with their baby. Being a father myself, I wish them the best. I've done nothing but support them and like them and been there for him. But I really feel burned and betrayed on this one. I do. Because I was extremely frustrated with your exploitation of Seth Rollins. It was a very dirty, low class move, in my opinion, to blow your views and subs up on a hot story. I think at some point you need to think, like, geez, man, am I being disrespectful here? Am I getting views and subs off a guy getting hurt? You know, and you're probably thinking at home, Sean, that's nothing different than the news does. Yeah, it's nothing different than the news does, but you're not the news. Sometimes I even question, like, are you a wrestling fan? Or are you just a guy who uses wrestling, to get yourself famous? I thought it was low class. I thought your girlfriend cussing me out on Facebook was low class. I thought you saying fuck you to me was low class. At this point, I'm severing all ties with you. You are blocked on every social media account. I'm no longer subscribed. I'm no longer a fan. I no longer support you and Lynn. And next time, when you're in one of those Google Hangouts and you have 10 guys on you, guess what? I'm not going to be the one backing you up anymore. You burned your bridge with me. There was no call for it. There was no reason for it. I think you're a very disturbed young man who, you are playing a dangerous game with a lot of people on here. And listen, if you want the tall tale of where you're at with your YouTube audience, look, when you hit 100,000 subscribers, no one's going to be happy for you. Instead of people standing at a distance saying, oh, Sean, congrats on 100,000, they're not going to be there. They're going to hate you even more. And unfortunately, Sean, you brought it on yourself with these underhanded methods. I've tried to talk to you about cleaning it up and moving on, but you don't listen. And I'm telling you, karma's going to blow up in your face. Anyways, we'll wrap this video up. Sean, we're done. I have zero respect for you. I don't support you anymore. And that's it. So, sorry to my subs who had to sit and listen to this crap, but Sean uses a lot of low-class tactics and methods for YouTube fame, and it's disgusting.